koalas. The beloved Australian icon are under threat. In recent years, Australian wildfires have devastated the already declining koala populations. In 2022, the animal was officially placed on the endangered list in Queensland, New South Wales, and the Canberra region. Deborah Tabart is a koala activist. She's also known as the Koala Woman.
Well, it looks like there's a mother and a baby, and the baby's probably about 15 months old, so it's not on its mum's back anymore, but it's staying close to mum.
The Australian Koala Foundation estimates a 30% decline in this species since 2018.
We have destroyed 80% of their habitat. The remaining koala habitat is 20% of our continent, and that is under enormous pressure from agriculture, from coal mining, from road building, and so we are starting to run out.
The 2019-2020 bushfires burned 12.6 million hectares of land. More than 61,000 koalas were in the path of the flames. The foundation estimates a few tens of thousands remain today, and only 20% of koalas' natural habitats still exist. In the southwest of Sydney, the suburb of Campbelltown surrounds this eucalyptus forest. This is where one of the few healthy koala populations live, but their home is threatened by increasing urban development. This group is trying to protect koala habitats.
I heard about all the development that was proposed in this area, and I just thought, this is really wrong. With our koalas on the decline, we should be protecting all the important habitat.
Just outside of the city center, this koala hangs in a tree. He is the reason why these activists are mobilizing. Their efforts have not been in vain. A few kilometers away, they were able to save a koala corridor. To the left, a zone that's already been built. To the far right, an extension of the Sydney suburbs is planned. But through the center, a small strip of forest has been preserved. This will allow the koalas to move freely.
The most important thing about keeping a koala population healthy is that they can expand and they don't become overcrowded. If they become overcrowded, they get stressed, they catch kidney disease, lukemia, and chlamydia.
Chlamydia, a sexually transmitted disease, is spreading quickly among the animals. In 2008, about 10% of the population was infected. Today, 8 out of 10 are infected. Rebuilding their numbers has never been more critical.
Good morning, sweet pea. Hello, my darling. Hi. All right, well, you've eaten really nicely. Chlamydia, a bacterial infection that can affect the eyes, the conjunctiva. It also affects the reproductive system for females and the bladder. So these guys, female-wise, can get rendered infertile.
This hospital is dedicated to the healing and rehabilitation of sick or injured koalas. This female is undergoing a medical exam. She's given full attention as she's still capable of reproducing.
So while she's under, of course, we're just checking everything else.
Once receiving a clean bill of health, she'll return to the wild, where she'll hopefully have babies of her own.
This animal is what we'd call high conservation value. She's young, she's undiseased, can breed. It's a much better chance to increase the population of koalas.
Of the 100 koalas that have been treated at this hospital, 55 have returned to the wild.